Hi guys, today we're gonna do our cute little shopkin pineapple shopkin with two little arms, two little feet, and cutie eyes. And what you will need is yellow rubber bands, green, red, or purple, whatever, or pink, whatever you like to have your flower. Two pink one for the cheeks, red, two white ones for under eyes, two black ones.
Two black beads, but big beads.
For the eyelashes. Then two beads. I use the big beads, which you use usually for the hair. And then I put, I'm sorry, I'm sick. Put drops right here in the eyes, so the eyes look pretty real. And you use this nail polish. I mean, you can use any nail polish you have, and attach two drops, one big one, one small one beside it, a little bit at the bottom, so it's kind of look to the right and kind of the eyes look more real. So we're starting with the arms. I'm gonna do one arm first, then you can pause the video and do the other one by yourself, and then you can come back to me. So we're gonna do this arm. So what you need is one double one, two double one, and three double one. So what you're doing is you take the two double rubber bands, double them, put it on a hook, hold it, double it again, just like that. Then you take the next two, double it, and slide it through. And slide it through everything and put it back on a hook. So you have here 4 and 4, together 8. Then you take the next two rubber bands, double them, slide through everything, and put it back on a hook, just like that. Now we got our little arm.
Okay.
And to attach, you take another two rubber bands, and what you do is you don't double them, you just slide them just like that through everything. Then you can put it back on the hook, so you have two same size, just like that. And then you loose it up, and that's our little arm. So you can do now by yourself, and just leave them just like that, put them to the side. And what we doing right now is we're doing little feet. So okay, right here we're starting with the feet. You need 1, 2, 3, 4 single rubber bands. You need one. You just take one 3 times, triple it, and then when you put it back on a hook, and then you take the one rubber band, it's going to be our first chain, slide through everything, put it back on a hook, and slide. Now you go back in this loop right here in our circle through all 3 rubber bands, and then take the next one, slide through not through everything, through just the first one, put it back on a hook, and then slide through all 3. Then you go back in that loop, take another rubber band, slide one, put it back on a hook, and through everything. Go back in this loop, take our next rubber band, slide through one, put it back on the hook, slide through everything. Now we have our first beginning. So you just shape it up a little bit, so this is going to be more like a circle. And now that's the round 1. For the round 2, let me show you what you need. Okay, so for the round 2, you will need 1, 2, 3. Oops. Apologize about that. 1, 2, 3, and 4 double rubber bands. So we got, right now, you should have 1, 2, 3, and with this one, 4 loops. So you don't go back in here, in this loop right here. You go back in this loop. And you go through all 2 loops right here. And then you put 1 rubber band through 1. Put it back on a hook and slide through everything. And then since we do double, you go back in the same loop, take our next rubber band, slide through 1, put it back on a hook, and then through everything. Then our next chain, mine is right here, I hope you can see it well. You go in the next chain, take our first rubber band, I apologize.
Bless you.
Slide through 1, put it back on a hook, slide through everything. Go back in the loop, same loop right here. I hope you can see it. That's where I went. I go back in the same loop. Take next rubber band, slide through 1, put it back on a hook, and then through everything. Next chain, go in the loop, slide 1. Put it back on a hook, slide through everything.
I just want to tell you a quick trick. If you see 1 rubber band still left, that means you have to you have to go back in the same
Loop.
one and same loop.
So now we're going to the next one.
Yes.
That's our last chain. And then we slide through 1, put it back on a hook, slide through everything. Go back in the loop, slide through 1, put it back on a hook, slide through everything. And the best thing for you to do is put a marker right here. You can do the little C-clips, but for me it takes too long to put them on. So what I do is I take just different color rubber band, slide it right here.
But if you have a crochet a marker, then you can use that
just
too.
Like that, but don't tie it too hard because you have to untie it later on. And you can put it back on a hook. Just like that.
Awesome.
So you should have for now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and with this right here 8. Let me show you so you can see it easier. So we got right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and with this one 8 loops. So next round. Okay, for the round 3 you will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 single rubber bands. Okay, we're starting. So we have 8 chains right now. So we're going in the next chain right here. You don't go in this little chain right here, so you can see it well. Not over here with a marker at. So we're starting in the next right here. So you take 1, back on the hook, 2. We just leave the marker there. Next chain, 1, back on a hook, slide. Next chain, 1.
So on this part, we're not doing no doubles.
So everything single. You go through all the loops right now.
And if you don't reach your marker for some reason, but they all ran out, that means you did something wrong from the beginning.
And slide. My daughter give you some tips over here. So 1, back on a slide. Next chain right here.
What you trying to do?
Oops, sorry about that. So everything single. We did double before, but now we do everything single. Back on a loop and slide. So we got our last loop right here. Now you can take the marker out, or C-clip, whatever you have. You take that off. You don't need it no more. And this is our last chain right here. So you do is right now
take an extra rubber band
it's gonna be
an extra rubber.
our last stitch. So what you do is with the last stitch you close it up. So what you do is normally we go through one chain and then put it back on the hook, then through everything, but right now we go in the chain, on the hook, and then we slide through everything and then put it back on the hook. So we got 2 loops right here, and then through the last one just like that, and then tie it up. But when you tie, don't tie it too hard. So I did it now a little bit too hard, so I'm gonna untie it a little bit just like that, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach this little loops right here into the body
To close it, we are gonna close it
just
up
like
now?
that.
You're gonna
No,
close
should I
it
see it? Hold on. Like that. So
Okay.
right now we're gonna close it up just like this one right here. So you're supposed to have, you should have the 3 loops right
Mom,
here.
This is my question. Did you get an extra?
So you can attach it to the body.
Did you get an extra rubber band for that, or just the
No,
same
same.
one? Okay.
So what you do is you have now this right here. So you see right here, I hope you can see that good. This our 2 and this 2 right here. So what you
Sorry, like this.
So what you do is you go through the first 2 right here, first 2 and the other 2, then take an extra rubber band, another rubber band, and what you do is slide through everything, put it back on the hook and tie it up, but don't tie it too hard. If you do too hard, then your leg is gonna hang like this. When you attach it, it's gonna hang. But when you don't tie hard, it's gonna be like this.
Like
so don't pull it too hard. Yes.
Or it'll be falling off like hanging like that, and you'll see the little 3 little circles.
Okay. So what you do is we're doing the next. We got now this one first, second, and we'll do the last one. That's gonna be the third one. We go again through all the loops here. Take extra rubber band, slide through everything, put it back on the hook, and we tie it up.
Okay.
And now you can see that right here is a little bit more space. So that's how we're gonna attach it. That's how it's gonna be,
Yes.
just like that.
If you don't do it really tightly, this is
It's
how
gonna
it's gonna
look just like that. If you don't do too tight, if you do too tight, that's how it's gonna look.
hanging.
See, hanging. But when you do it right, like I did, not too tight, then it's gonna stitch. It's gonna stitch it up like this. So this is gonna give you a little brown look right here. That's gonna be the middle, right here. Okay, so you're gonna do your second foot. Now we got 2 right here, 2 feet and 2 arms. So we put that to the side, and we're gonna start right now with the leaves. So I'm gonna show you how to do this right now, then we're gonna attach everything. Okay, also for the leaves we need 1, 2, 3 and 4 leaves. I did them just like that, and then we're gonna attach everything together. I'm gonna show you everything how this is gonna work.
So for your total of leaves, you're gonna need 4 leaves.
So what you will need is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we do 1 increase right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is gonna be our last band, so we're gonna close it up. So in total, you will need 11 green rubber bands. So we're gonna start it now. Oh, I'm sorry guys. We're gonna start with 1 green one. So you will need 12. This right here, it's our attachment. So over here, we're gonna attach all the loops. So what you do is you need 12. This is the attachment right here. So what you're doing is you double it up, going inside, in the middle, take 1, and just like everything else, use my camera. Okay, what you do is 1 and 2, our first one, go back.
Remember, guys,
One,
if
put
she's
it back on the hook.
remember, guys, if she's too fast, you can pause the video anytime.
And slide it everything. Next one. 1, back on a hook through everything. Go back inside.
I'm gonna hold this for the extension.
Slide, put it back on the hook, and then through everything. That's our number 5. That's number 5 right here.
Extension.
So what we're doing is, we don't go like we did right now through everything. We don't go through everything. What you do is, that's our 5th one. So what you do is, normally you go like this through everything. So you're gonna stop right here, so you have 2 left on your hook, and you take that extra increase, the rubber band, the extra rubber band,